guys were talking about the debt and how much, what it means to inflation and everything else, and which, of course, leads invariably to a conversation we've been having with you now for many years about cryptocurrency and Bitcoin. You have been, I think, skeptical, a bit reluctant to dive completely into the pool, in part over questions about what regulators will ultimately do, et cetera. I'm curious whether this Coinbase IPO or the moment we're now in has shifted or changed your views at all about where all of this is headed.
Well, I'm still fascinated about it. I'm encouraged by how many people are focusing on it. I'm encouraged about the narrative. It may become a great asset class, and I do believe this could become a great asset class, cryptocurrency. I don't believe it's a substitute for currencies. I think we're going to have cryptocurrencies of dollars, cryptocurrencies of other currencies. But I don't believe we should be focused. We should think about crypto as a substitute of currency. But it could. But I am fascinated by it as an asset class. I am still watching. I will tell you of our investors worldwide, we don't have that much inquiry on it. We are investing in it. Rick Reeder's been on your show talking about things that we are doing in it, and we're studying it. We've made money on it. But I'm not here to tell you that we are seeing broad-based interest by institutions worldwide. And I like to say that most of what we do is a reflection on what we are hearing from our clients. So I would clearly tell you worldwide. Go on, Andrew.
What you're saying, what you're saying, though, I think is very, very important. And I just want to put a fine point on it because
please.
You're speaking to companies all over the world, and you're saying now that you don't believe that companies have a unique interest in this. They're not saying, hey, Larry, we're thinking about how we can get exposure for our balance sheet. Do you have a product? Can you do something? Are you thinking about creating a product for them? And you're speak directly to that, because, by the way, that is the narrative. It's the narrative around, frankly, even the valuations of the Coinbases of the world, in part because there's a view that institutional money is desperate to be part of this. And you're saying the opposite.
Well, I'm not. We are not having those conversations, and maybe they're talking to somebody else. So I don't want to suggest that we have perfect information, but our broad-based client relationships we've had very little interconnectivity on the conversation on crypto, other than a fascination. I could tell you it is, the amount of conversations we're having on climate risk and how they should navigate portfolios is a major component of the conversation. The conversations about our deficits and the conversations we're now having on inflation risk is far more dominant with our clients worldwide than the whole conversation about crypto. Let's be clear about why you are seeing more interest in crypto. CNBC is you are commentating about the markets and about today. We didn't have any conversations around Reddit and GameStop and what does that mean with our clients either. And yet it represented a major component of the markets. And it's fascinating to watch. So I do believe there's components in the financial markets about crypto that is real, that is growing. But if you're asking me specifically about long-term investing, from sovereign wealth funds, from pension funds, from retirement services, from big family offices, the conversation about crypto is a very minor conversation compared to so many other conversations.